Hello and welcome to EV Car Share. I have a question for you. Are you happy? Right now, I'm pretty happy. So it's my lunch break. I have just been to Greg's. I have a coffee ready. I have a piece of pepperoni pizza. Love a piece of pepperoni pizza from Greg's. I'm in my electric car and nothing major is going wrong in life. So yeah, I would say I'm pretty happy. So why am I asking that question? Well, today in the news, they have released, I don't know who they is, some sort of organisation, they do it every year. They release the league tables on the happiest countries in the world. So who are the happiest people, which countries do they live in, and those sorts of things. It's quite interesting to look at, quite fun, and I just thought I'd have a look through them, because there is a correlation I've noticed between the countries that are the happiest and the countries that have the most EV rollout. So I think what we can do from those two charts and the correlations there is we can just make that assumption that people who own EVs are happier. So EVs are good for your happiness. They make you happy. Maybe that's a bit of a leap of faith in terms of the statistics, but well, that's up to you. You let me know in the comments, do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? Are you an EV owner who is very happy or not? Does the EV make you happy, or do happy people buy EVs? It's the usual sort of statistics, isn't it? But let me just have a look here. So I have my phone down here with it on the screen. Hopefully I will have managed to patch it onto the screen in my video editing. But you can see the country rankings, top 10. We have Finland at the top, Denmark second, Iceland third, Sweden fourth, Netherlands fifth. Those are all European countries and they all have a relatively high rollout of EVs. There was Denmark were in the news just the other day about their expansion and rollout. Apparently they had figures this year that were kind of off the scale or really high rollout of EVs. Next down is Norway in seventh. We all know about Norway. They're almost 100% sales of EVs. I think it was 94% when I last looked, something really high. And then it continues. We've got Israel, Luxembourg, Mexico, and down towards number 25, the lowest they've ever been, is the US, where they are now just starting to put in things into, well, Trump's trying to avoid EVs and they're all looking to drill, baby drill, and that's clearly not making them very happy. So if we have a look at the EV chart as well, just to kind of show you the chart I have, let me see. So I did a bit of Googling, found a chart from some AI in 2023. This is 2023 data. Note that the previous chart is based on a 3-year average. So if they're basing that on the 3-year average and they released it today, then presumably it's based on 24, 23 and 22. So that includes 2023, so it's very reasonable to include 2023. So this chart says that in Norway it was 93% of new car sales were EV, followed by Iceland at 71, Sweden at 60 and Finland at 54. So the top 4 there in the EV sales percentages are, let's go through them again: Norway, Iceland, Sweden, Finland. If we go back to the chart of happiness, then we can see Finland, Denmark, Iceland, Sweden, Netherlands, Costa Rica, Norway. So Costa Rica is an outlier there, but they're all in the top 7. So the top 4 EV sales percentages are in the top 7 of happiness. Then we can carry on down that chart of sales and we've got China, Netherlands. So there's the Netherlands. They're in, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're in 6th in EVs and they are in 5th in happiness. So again, correlation. And then we have France and the UK down below that. Now I know the UK are rolling out pretty strongly in EVs. I know the same is true in France. I've been over there. The infrastructure in France is very good. I've seen EVs throughout France as well. So although France and the UK are not in that top chart of 10 of the happiest, they are in the chart for the EVs. China, again, maybe there are other circumstances that reduce the happiness in China, even though they have the EVs to make them happy. But you can see there's a high correlation. It's not like for like, it's not absolutely perfect. Of course, there are other factors that come into play, but you can see there's a high degree of correlation there between the chart of the happiest countries and the chart of the countries with the highest percentage of rollout of EVs. One thing I would like to add to this, it's been proven over many years in the past, and the chart again on happiest countries shows it. Happiness does not equate to GDP. Gross domestic product of a country never equates to happiness. People are not happy because they have more money. People are happy because of the quality of their life. And clearly, by these charts, quality of life goes up when you're in an EV. Maybe it's also that being in a country where there are lots of EVs around means that you're breathing fresher, cleaner air, you're not breathing in particulates from diesel and petrol engines as much, and maybe that again makes you happier. It kind of makes sense. I'm always happiest when I'm somewhere out on the tops of the hills or by the beach or somewhere where there's nice fresh air I can breathe, and it kind of makes sense. So that's what I wanted to bring to your attention today. I wanted to just kind of talk about the fact that it is now a proven fact, a proven fact that EVs indeed make you happier. So if you want to be a happy person, go out and make sure your next car is an EV. And with that, I want to thank you for watching. I'll leave it there. Obviously, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, add your comments in the comments. Do you agree, don't you agree, all of that, and I will look forward to speaking to you next time.